Today I'm here to show you a tip to making professional looking layered die cuts like these for your scrapbook pages or cards. We can do this in a few steps with Cricut Design Space, some photo paper, and cardstock. My name is Angie Koehne, K-O-E-H-N-E, that's me. Let's get started.
Upload our image. And one thing to point out, many of my files have this outline that is just black and doesn't show the background layer. But once you import it or upload it, it will show the fill layer as black as it should be. Right now it's just showing it as a line layer. And then you want to add any tags to help you find this in the future. And then you want to add it to your canvas. Now I already have one completed, but here's the one we just brought in. And you can see that it's not exactly lined up perfectly. So here we're going to ungroup. And then you'll see to your layers panel all these small pieces that we would eventually piece together. But we're going to make this easy so that we're not spending so much time doing that. And then you can see that the yellow didn't line up exactly perfect, so we're just going to adjust it a little right here, and the same with the black background layer. And it looks like the white might be off just a hair too. So once we have that all adjusted, you can make any necessary changes. I resized this to about 6 inches. We can proceed from there. So, still not happy with this yellow. So once we have everything in place, we want to go ahead and then show you these bottom layers down here that we're going to keep. So I'm going to hide them for the moment, and it's just going to leave us this layer. So I'm going to put a box around it, and then I'm going to flatten. And then you could unhide your layers. But I'm going to get rid of this one because this one here is all ready to go. So we're going to hit Make It. And then here it shows you our different layers. This is our print and cut, so we want to send it to the printer. And then here, because we want a nice image, we want to use the system dialog box to change your printer settings to the best settings for a good quality setting. And then at this point, if your dialog box doesn't show up, you'll want to minimize your screen, and there is your dialog box. And this is using my Mac. So if I'm going to change a few things. It's not two-sided. I'm changing it to my main tray, and then most importantly, we want to change it from normal to best. And then we will hit print.
So at this point, after we have printed our image, we're going to put it on our mat and go through the process, the Cricut process of cutting everything out. I'm telling the Cricut that I'm using photo paper. It's ready to go. Once we have that cut out, you can see how we have everything all put together for us, printed nice. I'm just going to take this off and then make my other cuts. Now we can paper piece these together. Just going to put a couple quick pieces of double-sided adhesive or thickness. I'm just going to tack this on for demonstration purposes. I have a larger Xyron you could run this through and make it a full sticker and have adhesive edge to edge, but I believe I'm out of adhesive, so we'll go old school and just glue it down. And there we go, it's all done. So we could go from a layered paper piecing. This is my original one that I made a few years ago, and it's actually held up well. And you can try and see the layers there. But I'm sure this took over an hour or more to cut out and then piece together. Or you could go with this. Nice and shiny, bright, looks great, and it still has its dimension with its layers. And then another thought you could do is use foam adhesive and separate either your bottom layers, your shadow layers, to give it some more dimension, or leave those as they are and maybe put your foam pieces under your main image to pop it up off the page. So I hope this helps. A lot of my images have the shadow layer effect, usually multiple layers, and giving you the top image that you could easily do as your print and cut. You could also just upload it as the JPEG and then just do like a sticker where you print the entire image and then it'll just cut around the one background layer, and then you'll have a one and done. But I hope this gives you some tips and some ideas and help walk you through the process. Until next time, bye.